Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philip Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Denver Broncos. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. Get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing right away is Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A huge play right off the bat. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, Josh Allen. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Buffalo.
On play action, Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the marker.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Gray brought in motion. Allen going to throw again. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Throw once more. Here's Allen. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
One more time going up top with Allen. And he overshot his man out of the end zone. That one's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
That one, take it in. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Bills. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bills have struck first in the AFC Championship game. They're out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
a play fake. Here's Nix. Moving outside the pocket.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and a yard. Back to throw is Nix. Fires left sideline. That is complete. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
The RPO, that one is complete. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 6. Once again, it's Cook. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Buffalo.
Alert, alert, alert!
A gain of 12. First down.
319!
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up second and
41. Here's second and 9. They bring the tight end in motion. Throwing on second down. It's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Alert, alert, alert!
On third down, it's Allen. Right side. Catch made by McLaurin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
And the Bills first down.
Ready?
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away, incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
That pass taken in by McCoy. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the Bills are going to be set up with 1st and goal as they get the conversion on 3rd and 2.
And anytime you have a long drive going, you'd hate to have it stall out there. So that's a really nice job up front, making sure that that doesn't happen, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. And he will take it in himself. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. A quick throw out wide, caught left side. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2nd and 8.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. The Bills with the early advantage. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's complete to the rookie 1st-round pick. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 36 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. Because I promise you, that's not going to be the last time they call his number. All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Moving to his left. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good serve. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now from the 9. It'll be second and goal.
Hold on a second. Ready. 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 Shanahan!
They'll throw. It's Nix. Quick throw here is complete.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's third and goal. To throw is Nix. Exiting the pocket right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is fourth and goal. And this will pay off. It is caught. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Denver.
You know, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, this is Strong. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On first down, it's Allen. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. Gray brought in motion. Allen going to throw on first and 10. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5. From the 24 now, here's second and 5. Throwing again, it's Allen. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Darian Jones.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That one swung out to Blue. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hold on a second. Kill. Ready? Go. 11. Hey, Sean, let's go. Captain. Ball 11. Away.
Throwing. Nix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throw, it was clearly not intended to be caught. Really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Hold on a second. Hey, go.
Throwing is Nix. He'll drop this for Blue. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Here's Nix to throw. That is hot in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in. I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, this is Strong. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On first and 10, it's Allen. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
A gain of 30.
On first down, Allen rolling right. Now he'll air one out. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Jahdae Barron.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. The Bills going to use the first use of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Blue. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Third, they need 8. Now they'll set up to throw. That is hard. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 93 yards. Touchdown, Denver. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, this is Strong. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Throwing now. Allen here on first down. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And the Broncos will take over here just shy of the 30.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
A first down throw for Nix. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. The motion man here is McClure. They'll throw on first down with Allen. That's deep for the back of the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Bills going to use their final timeout here as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot here back to the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Danny Gray. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Bills are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
at their own 23-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a hard yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup.
Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Second down and 8. Back to throw is Nick. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
1-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 9. Back to throw. Good throw, out wide. It's caught. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
And 1.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. This one complete, right side. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Denver first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Middle.
Again, here comes Blue. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
1st and 10.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. Had the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
I know, I'm biased, but listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with it. How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Second down. Nix. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he'll get about 12 yards here as he's out of bounds. That'll make things a little easier on third down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
12.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Bombers. Captain.
On fourth down, here's Nix. This is caught for two. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Kill.
Lou will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
Now I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
Broncos 35. Bills 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10, and it's Allen. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
A gain of 21 yards.
first down. It's Allen. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That's Jonathan Bernard busting in to record the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. On the move, past the 40. This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down. We'll try and run here with Cook. Try to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa, who fumbled. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first